There's something almost poetic about the way Harry, Meghan, and Camilla have intertwined their fates in the public eye. Three individuals seemingly different in background and motivation, yet united by a shared penchant for self-interest, manipulation, and relentless ambition. But make no mistake, their performances have long since worn thin, and their carefully curated images crumble under the faintest scrutiny. What makes their actions all the more galling is the blatant hypocrisy that permeates everything they do. Harry and Meghan claim to champion equality and compassion, yet their actions are anything but. They preach about mental health while publicly humiliating their family. They advocate for privacy while airing their grievances to millions. Camilla, for her part, claims to value unity and stability, yet her alleged machinations have deepened divisions within the royal family. The public isn't blind to these contradictions. Once heralded as symbols of change and progress, Harry and Meghan have become pariahs, their every move met with skepticism and derision. Their Netflix projects flop, and their attempts at activism are dismissed as shallow and performative. Meanwhile, Camilla's veneer of respectability grows thinner by the day, her actions revealing a woman more concerned with self-preservation than genuine leadership. What's perhaps most tragic about this saga is the damage it has done to the monarchy as an institution. The royal family has weathered countless scandals, but the antics of Harry, Meghan, and Camilla threaten to erode its credibility in unprecedented ways. The monarchy is supposed to symbolize tradition and service, a stark contrast to the self-serving behaviors of these three individuals. Harry and Meghan's repeated attempts to monetize their royal connections, combined with Camilla's alleged role in perpetuating family divisions, paint a picture of an institution mired in pettiness and greed. It's a betrayal of the values the monarchy is supposed to uphold, and the public has every right to feel disillusioned. As this drama continues to unfold, one thing becomes abundantly clear: the public's patience is wearing thin. We're tired of the Sussexes' endless complaints and tired of Camilla's behind-the-scenes scheming. If Harry, Meghan, and Camilla truly care about the monarchy's future or their own reputations, they would do well to step out of the limelight and focus on meaningful action rather than empty gestures. The relentless drive of Harry and Meghan to remain in the public eye, despite their persistent claims of desiring privacy, is at its core the epitome of contradiction. One can't help but marvel at the audacity it takes to so blatantly exploit the very institution they disparage, all while simultaneously professing a desire to break free from its influence. Their behavior is not just hypocritical, it's insulting to the intelligence of those who once held even a shred of goodwill toward them. Harry and Meghan's latest ventures, from their mediocre Netflix productions to their hollow philanthropic efforts, highlight a fundamental truth: they are opportunists, plain and simple. These two have mastered the art of cloaking self-interest in the language of advocacy, but their motives are as transparent as glass. Every move they make, every project they announce, reeks of an insatiable thirst for attention, wealth, and relevance. Consider their incessant use of the royal titles they so loudly renounced. Despite their claims of wanting to forge an independent path, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex cling to those titles like barnacles on a ship, using them as a key to open doors that would otherwise remain firmly closed. Without their royal connections, would Netflix have shelled out millions for their uninspired documentaries? Would Meghan's podcast have garnered even a fraction of the attention it did? The answer is a resounding no. What's even more galling is their inability or refusal to produce anything of real substance. Their projects are little more than vanity pieces, thinly veiled attempts to keep their names in the headlines. Harry's Heart of Invictus series, for example, was a flop not because people lack empathy for veterans, but because it was clear the project was less about shining a light on these heroes and more about shining a light on Harry himself. Similarly, Meghan's ventures into children's entertainment fell flat because, much like her public persona, they lacked authenticity. Then there's their unending stream of public grievances. At this point, the Sussexes could publish a tome titled 100 Ways We've Been Wronged, and it would still barely scratch the surface of their perpetual victim narrative. Their obsession with airing grievances against perceived slights, real or imagined, has reached absurd levels. From minor misunderstandings to major disputes, no incident is too trivial to be dragged into the public sphere and used as fodder for their ongoing crusade for attention. Their antics have overshadowed the very causes they claim to support. By inserting themselves into every conversation, Harry and Meghan have managed to detract from issues like mental health, racial equality, and veteran welfare. Their presence often diminishes rather than adds value. It's difficult to take their advocacy seriously when it's so clearly tied to their personal brand. The public is not as gullible as Harry and Meghan seem to believe. People can see through the carefully constructed facade, the faux humility, and endless posturing. Their insistence on centering themselves in every narrative has not only alienated their audience, but also eroded any goodwill they might have once had. In stark contrast to Harry and Meghan are William and Catherine. While the Sussexes flounder in their quest for relevance, the Prince and Princess of Wales quietly go about their work, embodying the very qualities the monarchy should represent: grace, humility, and a genuine commitment to service. Whether it's Catherine championing early childhood development or William advocating for mental health awareness, their efforts resonate because they are rooted in sincerity. Support for the monarchy remains steadfast, and much of that is due to William and Catherine's dedication. Their popularity is not a fluke. It is the result of years of consistent, meaningful engagement with the public. The people recognize and appreciate their dedication, and it is this unwavering support that ensures the monarchy's continued relevance. Harry and Meghan's legacy will not be one of progress or change, but of squandered potential. Their story serves as a cautionary tale of placing self-interest above duty and personal gain over collective good. While they may continue to court controversy and dominate headlines, their influence is ultimately fleeting. The monarchy, by contrast, endures. It stands as a symbol of unity and resilience, a testament to the strength of tradition in an ever-changing world. William and Catherine, with their dignity and purpose, reaffirm the monarchy's place in the hearts of the people. As for Harry and Meghan, it may finally be time for them to take their own advice and step back for good. Let them retreat to their Montecito mansion, far away from the public eye they claim to loathe yet cannot resist. Let them enjoy the wealth and privilege they have so desperately clung to while the rest of the world moves on. Because, at the end of the day, the public deserves better than the endless circus that is Harry and Meghan. We deserve authenticity, sincerity, and a break from the relentless noise of their self-serving narratives. Let this be the end of their chapter, a chapter marked by deceit, hypocrisy, and an unrelenting quest for fame. The world will be better off without their incessant cries for attention, their hollow promises, and their relentless exploitation of the very system they claim to abhor. Voices grow increasingly faint against the enduring legacy of the royal family. The people of the Commonwealth have made their choice clear. They stand with the monarchy, with William and Catherine, and with a vision of leadership that transcends the petty squabbles and self-serving narratives of those who have lost their way. As we wrap up this deep dive into the ongoing saga of Harry, Meghan, and their unending quest for the spotlight, let's take a moment to reflect on what this story truly highlights. It's not just a tale of royal rebellion or Hollywood ambitions gone awry. It's a reminder of what matters most: authenticity, humility, and dedication to a higher purpose. While the Sussexes continue to flounder in their pursuit of validation, the unwavering grace and commitment of William and Catherine shine as a beacon for what true leadership looks like in the modern world. The people of the Commonwealth and royal supporters worldwide have spoken loud and clear. Their loyalty and admiration rest with those who embrace their roles with dignity, not those who exploit them for personal gain. It's a powerful testament to the resilience of the monarchy and the enduring appeal of service over spectacle. If you've enjoyed this breakdown of the royal drama, don't forget to support this channel by hitting the like button. It really helps get this content out to more viewers who are just as passionate about dissecting these stories as you are. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below whether you're Team Monarchy, Team Sussex, or just here for the tea. We'd love to hear your take. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more royal analysis, breaking news, and deep dives into the world of power, prestige, and public opinion coming your way. Your engagement fuels this journey, and we're so grateful to have you here as part of our community. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Together, the Sussexes have built a brand on victimhood, weaponizing their perceived mistreatment to elicit sympathy while simultaneously exploiting the very monarchy they claim to despise. They cry foul about media intrusion, yet willingly participate in tell-all interviews, pose for glossy magazine covers, and release overproduced documentaries. They denounce royal tradition, but cling to their titles like lifeboats in a storm. The hypocrisy is astounding, and the public is no longer fooled. But if Harry and Meghan are the architects of their downfall, Camilla is no innocent bystander. Often portrayed as the loyal, long-suffering partner to King Charles, Camilla's ascension to consort was anything but accidental. For decades, she has played the long game, positioning herself as indispensable to Charles while carefully crafting an image of respectability. Her transformation from scandal-ridden mistress to the face of stability is nothing short of remarkable, but it's also deeply calculated. Behind closed doors, sources suggest Camilla wields significant influence over Charles, guiding his decisions with a mix of pragmatism and self-interest. Her alleged role in freezing out Harry, urging Charles to sever ties with his youngest son, isn't just about protecting the king's health, it's about consolidating her own position and ensuring that her legacy remains untarnished. By painting Harry as a source of stress and discord, Camilla effectively casts herself as the protector of the monarchy, a shrewd move that secures her place at the center of royal power. However, Camilla's motives are far from pure. Her actions reveal a deep-seated selfishness, a willingness to sacrifice relationships and harmony for personal gain. She may claim to act in the best interest of the monarchy, but her true concern lies with her own reputation and influence. The image of a doting stepmother is a facade carefully maintained to deflect criticism and bolster public approval. Together, Harry, Meghan, and Camilla represent three faces of ambition, each unique in its approach but unified in its underlying selfishness. Harry's ambition is that of a man desperate to prove himself outside his family's shadow, even if it means betraying those closest to him. Meghan's ambition is that of a woman who saw an opportunity for unparalleled fame and seized it with both hands, regardless of the consequences. And Camilla's ambition is that of a survivor, someone who clawed her way to the top and will do whatever it takes to stay there.